Jimmy Butler sucks. We lost the free pick, but I stress to you guys every single day why you have to get on the VIP. We went fucking nuclear tonight, and we even got robbed a little bit too. I guess you could say we went atomic and we almost went nuclear. Let's talk some freaking hoops. I also have an MLB video dropping no later than tomorrow. And the first person that comments before we even get into the real stuff, what you notice different about today's video, the first person who comments it right, you just won a month VIP pass. So make sure you comment the video below. Tell me what you notice that's different. Is it the background? Is it me? I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's talk some friggin' hoops. Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Keith, aka Keith Stone. Cheers to y'all. Stone's drinking a stone. It says right there on the side of the can, always a smooth catch. That is your boy. Don't like to brag too much or be pompous. That's not me, guys. I'm here to help you guys win fucking money. That's what we do on the VIP. You can see this, another 10x slip. This is 2 and 3 days that we've hit over here on Dabble, 10x slip. Now, we had 4 other slips that lost. So that means we put in a total of $125. So we doubled our money. Okay. But you see the power when you hit these 10x slips. On top of that, we didn't stop there. We hit this. I almost gave this out for free, but it was kind of late. And I was just like, that's why you got to go. You literally have to get on the VIP. I make it so dirt cheap that 2 slips like this, look, if you're betting $25 a unit, this was in 1 day. This actually had a boost on it, boys. This paid us 50% extra, so that means 75. So this paid 25 for 200, okay? And this paid 25 for 250. 1 fucking day. And overall, I mean, guys, we probably made 7 units on the day. So if you're betting $25 a play, what I'm about to show you right now pays for itself. Now, this is what I charge per week. You can see 1 slip in 1 day pays for this, minus the losers. It still covers it, but that's just for the week. But what I'm doing right now is I'm making the month pass $55. Now, the cool thing about this, if you're new to the channel, hit the sub button, hit the like button. Guys, MLB is on Thursday. We have opening day on Thursday. This is your channel. You found your freaking guy. I am one of the best in the world in MLB, and I will prove myself to you by doing it daily, player props and on the books. So what I'm trying to tell you, you can get in right now. This ends on April 1st. So I'm going to give you guys 4 days into MLB, or before we get to 100 new clients. We're at 72 right now, 72 new clients. So there's 28 left. Okay. What this means, once you're in at this price point, even when I raise it back to $297 per month, because you can see based on a week, that's about like a little discount, right? Once it goes back to $297, even if you're in at this price, this is always what you're going to pay as long as you stay with me. And you, I mean, guys, it pays for itself. Don't view it as a freaking cost. View it as an investment. That's literally like $1.70 a day. Imagine what you fucking waste on $1.70 a day. You should see some of my like degenerate friends in life that like literally have nothing, and they wonder why they don't have anything. Well, they go and waste a fucking $1.70 away on bullshit. A lot more than that, actually. But imagine what you waste $1.70 a day on. Anyways, I think that is enough about winnable, guys. This is called the grandfather law. Once you're in at this price, this is what you always pay. So even when I move it up to $297, you're in at $55 a month. And do I need to show you these one more time? Like, guys, 1 freaking slip pays for it all. Now, we did have some losers. In fact, your boy just basically chose the wrong side of this game. If I would have taken the over here, but do you see how well this correlates? Do you see what I'm onto yet? Same thing here. Just picked the wrong side. We had this hit. Really unlucky tonight on sleeper. Hunter got pulled late in the game. I thought this was a smash spot for him. He scored 31 the last time he played Portland. Didn't get done tonight. And then we lost a few other ones on sleeper. But when you add it all up, when you win a 10x slip like this, guys, and then you win another 8x slip on DK6, that's 18x. So even if I put in 10 total plays at the same unit cost, 25 bucks a play, that's a quarter unit for me. We literally 8x'd our money tonight. You guys can do math. I know you're smart. And let's get into some freaking picks. So I got a slip over on Dabble tonight for y'all. We lost the free pick as well. Jimmy Butler sucks. That was embarrassing. No Steph Curry in a revenge spot. So when you add that in, it might have been like we were up like 7x on the night, maybe 7.5x, something like that. There, I didn't even check better, to be fair. We had like $10 plays over there, so it's hard to say. I think one of them might have voided. Amon voided, which sucks. Trae Young played super duper minutes tonight, and without him and Thompson, I feel like that changed the defense of this game. Sucks. Guys, this did go down to 9.5, and when this line closed, it was at 22.5. So even though it's a loss, you still, in a weird way, have to view this as a win. This was at 9.5. This was at 22.5. We took a less at 10.5. We took a more at 19.5. Closed at 22, closed at 9. Your boy read it right. It just wasn't the result we were looking for. We have to move on. So let's move on. So today's play on Dabble, like I said, introducing that $55 a month pass. We'll stay at that. Well, I can't even type. Let's correct that till you leave. So as long as you stay with me, you keep profiting. Guys, it's a bargain. Like I said, don't view it as a cost. View it as a freaking investment. Go watch my interview with Amon. I'll put it at the end of the screen. If you make it all the way to the end, go watch how fast this guy racked up fucking money in the month of January. Okay. He's a lifetimer now. Dabble brought back their $25. They moved it to 10 for a while. It's now 25 again. This is where it's legal. I need to actually update this photo. That's a bad photo. You must have used an old one. Thought I got the new one. I don't know why that's happening, but it's actually legal in Tennessee now. I promise you that's how I set these slips. They're about to launch, rumor has it, in Alabama too. So if you're there, stay tuned. But if you want a free 25 bucks, you want to lock this play in and get 6x for it, not 5x like on fucking Prize Picks, then you came to the right place. Sign up with my code. They'll hook you up with 25 free bucks. You help your boy out. Drop a like, drop a comment. Tell me if you guys made some money yesterday, and if you don't like these picks, let me know in the comments. You say, dude, you're fucking crazy, or I think you're onto something. I like these picks. So let's get into it. So number one is a push line. I expect this to be at 10.5, just about anywhere freaking else tomorrow. We need Tyrese Haliburton against the Los Angeles Lakers playing at home in Indianapolis to have 10 plus assists. Now, this is over 9.5. You can see it's 139. So they think this is likely. This was his last head-to-head game. He had 9 on 19 potential assists, so not bad. Guys, look at his last 10 games. He's covered 10 plus, 10.5 or 9.5 in 100% of games. Now, there was a few pushes here. This was a push, this was a push, this was a push, but that's still 70%. And if we push this, we still win 3x. So that's pick number one. If you come and look also at the point guard position, which is what Tyrese plays, Lakers bottom 8th in the league at giving up assists to the position. If you look overall at his like PRA, I looked at this. It don't look nearly as good. They don't give up a lot of points to the position. They don't give up a ton of rebounds, but they give up a lot of assists. And we already see this guy in a freaking assist power position. We've seen it. I showed you the screen. Where did it go? There it is. You guys can see this. Come on. Let's go. Tyrese is pick number one, 10 plus assists. We have push potential here. This will be 10.5 by the time a lot of y'all wake up. Number two, in the LA Clippers at the New York Knicks, we're going to take James Harden. Now, he's been really hot from a point perspective. You got Zubac dealing, you got Kawhi back, you got Norman Powell back. But look, he's been dealing. And if you look at the point guard position, pretty solid matchup. 17th worst in the league, so like bottom half for sure. Negative 115 on the books. And if you look at the head-to-head, he got it done. 27 against the Knicks. Guys, we all know the Knicks struggle with pick and roll ball handling, so they're going to choose between Zubac and Harden in that middle like key area, and Harden's just going to pull up and hopefully hit his shots. Also, Harden is very good at driving to the line, and the Knicks are giving up middle of the pack in free throws. So we're gonna like, I mean, guys. Oh, I just actually X'd that out, but I was gonna show you like Harden's been fucking crushing. Don't even question this line. We're locking it in for 6x. That's pick number 2. You can play all these straight as well. I would take Tyrese. I would even take him over 10.5 because I think he'll probably go for more than that. But this is a great line to use as a straight bet as well if you're a book better. And then the next one, I considered taking just his points and rebounds, but you know what? Every time I've tried to get cute with LeBron in the past, he comes back to fucking bite me in the ass. What I mean by that is, let's go to LeBron. So his PRA line, negative 115, over 30.5, 70% hit rate in his last 20 games. Now, he did not get it done against the Pacers right here, but it was kind of a Pacers blowout. This was, oh no, I'm sorry, they haven't even played this year. This was last year, so we can't even judge that. Let's go back to last 20, last 10, 70%, last 5, 60%. Now, he got very close here. He was like 1 or 2 off. You look at the Pacers versus the power forward position, they struggle, guys. Points allowed, rebounds allowed, but you see how the assists are low? That's just because they have so much success up here. But we just know this player, and every time you try to pick rebounds, he'll have like 4 and he'll have 11 assists. Fuck it. We're going PRA. That's the freaking play. 6x on Dabble, guys. You set this on price books, you're only going to get 5x. You're better than that. You need to be better than that if it's illegal in your state. Guys, I'm here to literally help you guys win money. But if you can't follow the simple instructions, you're doomed. Because if you set this anywhere else for 5x, when you have an option to set it for 6x, like it's one thing if Dabble's not legal in your state, or Sports Millions probably has this exact same player close to it. If it's not legal in your state, or even like Boom Fantasy, they start adding modifiers. Or, like even Sleeper probably pays like 5.5x for this. Stop setting 3 picks on freaking prize picks. You got to go 4 or higher there. And that at that point, it's like committing suicide because 3 is hard enough to hit. 4 is almost impossible without correlation. Now, we do have a little bit of game correlation here. See how Indiana's playing LA? That's my Pacers. I'm still mad about the 2000 finals. If y'all old enough to remember, that shit was fucking robbery. You know, they needed the Lakers in that final. I was just talking to some guys about this tonight. The Portland Trailblazers had the Lakers beat. They had them beat. It was 3-1 Lakers. Portland figured them out. They won games 4 and 5 convincingly, or 5 and 6, excuse me. And then they had 3/4 of LA figured out in LA in game 7. And then all of a sudden, the league came in and said, nope, we can't have a Portland, Indiana finals. Nobody's going to tune into that. We need Shaq and Kobe. Guys, it's all somewhat fixed, but you know what? This looks pretty good on paper. Let's fucking cash. Stay tuned for the MLB video. That is actually all I got for you. Let's cash this slip. And by the way, get on the VIP. You saw all the fucking wins. We had a nuclear night. And if we would have hit that sleeper play, it would have been legendary. Peace.